Hello Pilgrim basketball and cheer families. This video is going to replace our before season basketball and cheer meeting. So hopefully we can get this done without you having to leave the comfort of your home. Just a couple of things that we want to go through. I want to introduce coaches to you. This year our coaches for our girls C team will be Nikki Wallenzine, Joe Kaler, and Mike Torres. Our girls B and A team coaches will be Brett Lang, Tom Dine, and Kim Brabazon. Our boys B and A team coaches will be JJ Schultz, Wade Handrich, William Van Yee. Our cheerleading coaches this year will be Rosanna Aulick as well as Amanda Yorton. So if you see them, make sure to introduce yourself. If you don't already know who they are, go ahead and walk up and just introduce yourself and say hello. I know that they would appreciate knowing the parents of the kids that they're coaching. So just a couple other things, playing time expectations. We have our C teams. Playing time is definitely expected. You know, we want to make sure that all of our kids are getting in and are developing. Our B teams, playing time is definitely expected, and we can't guarantee how much, but we definitely want to get them in the games so that they are prepared for what's to come. Our A teams, playing time isn't necessarily guaranteed, but throughout the season, please expect that your kids would be getting in games and developing as well. Practice expectations, dress for practice. Sometimes we have kids that forget things. We want to make sure that they have everything necessary to be prepared for practice. That includes tighter fitting underwear for our boys. We also need sports bras for our girls. Yes, we don't want to talk about it, but yes, those things need to happen. They are specific to athletes. We need to make sure that they have their shoes, their shorts, and their t-shirts as well. When practices are done, being that it's wintertime, yes, I know they're hot and sweaty. Yes, we want them to put on pants and jackets and sweatshirts. It is cold. We do not want them to get sick. So please make sure that you are reinforcing that as well. We do not want younger siblings around without parent supervision. They can be a distraction. Our coaches aren't necessarily there to be daycare for those kids. So please, please make sure that you are arranging someplace to go for our younger siblings. We don't want them in practice and having our coaches to be responsible for them. Concessions, we sent out the sign up for everybody. You can go on signup.com and enter all your information. It will email you all of your reminders that you need, and make sure that you sign up for your 5 regular season spots, as well as we are hosting the boys tournament this year. Please, please, we need lots and lots of help for that. If you could sign up for 2 or more spots for that Friday the 9th or Saturday the 10th, that would be super, super important and super helpful. Thank you for doing that. Team priorities. We are a Christian school. We're God first. We are school second. We are sports third. Sports are important, but in that order. So we want to make sure that our behavior is also good. Behavior also factors into eligibility for kids. If they're struggling in the classroom with respect towards our teachers, we'll have to sit down and discuss that with parents and with myself and with kids as well. We also expect our kids to be respectful of the officials. That is a huge one that we try to teach here at Pilgrim. We also want them to be respectful towards opposing fans. No matter what the fans say to us or about us, we're not to approach them in any disrespectful manner. Game day dress, this goes for basketball and cheer also. Boys, we want our shirts and ties going on Fridays. That's C teams, B teams, and A teams, all on Fridays. For boys and for girls. So we have shirts and ties on Fridays for our boys. Our girls, we don't necessarily expect them to wear dresses, but we do want them to look nice. We want our dress to be worn to the games and home from the games. We don't want our uniforms getting slopped up by food, so please make sure that your child is doing that as well. C teams, yes, we do want you to dress up on Fridays. That way it's kind of a big community event. You don't necessarily have to wear your shirts and ties to the game on Saturday. You can if you want, but don't feel as though you have to. Otherwise, you can wear your uniforms with sweatpants and sweatshirts on your way to your games on Saturdays. We do follow Matthew 18. I would love to tell you that everything is going to go just peachy keen this year, but hey, it's a possibility that you may disagree with something that a coach does. Please talk to them directly. We don't need the gossip afterwards. We need to know, and we need to hash it out right away. That way it's taken care of right then and there. Expectations of parents with officials and with opposing fans. My big thing is, as soon as we play a perfect game, we can expect our officials to officiate a perfect game. So please, please remember to support our kids and to support our coaches while in the stands. I don't want to hear negative talk against officials or even coaches. You know, that's been a thing that has happened in the past with opposing teams and even sometimes our Pilgrim teams. Let's please try to refrain from that and be as supportive and encouraging as we can. Fees, please remember to pay your fees by next Thursday. That would be Thursday, November 2nd. We don't have school on Friday, so we need to remember that our fees are due Thursday, November 2nd. And if you can't remember how much that is, that would be $10 for cheerleading, $20 for basketball, and $40 for my A and B team boys and girls and cheerleaders for their bus fee. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this over driving to a meeting and listening to me talk once again. So thanks again for watching this. Please take a look at our concussion video so that you're informed as to what we have to abide by. Have a nice night.